because I have the same problem with that face you made.
Right.
I have that same problem with my jeans though. Like
Your jeans all split like that.
but they start to do that.
No.
They
When you have lady thighs, AJ.
Yes, the lady thighs. My lady thighs, what they do is they cause friction, right? They start a fire in between my thighs, right? And then they start to melt away. They start to melt away, right? Look, AJ, my thighs are the reason why I can't wear shorts. It's because the shorts just feed my asshole my shorts, right?
Yeah.
So like they just and when you're walking, their thighs are like, your butt's probably hungry, so let's just feed those shorts in there. Like
Yeah, I get it.
So I just got some chafing problems without the chafe. What's a word for chafing that's not getting a rash from it?
So we're here for this minisode, right? And I got a fun story.
Okay.
But before that, we have a little announcement for this. This is going to be our season finale of the minisode for this year. So this is not the last episode of this year. That'll be coming this Wednesday. I want to say it both times because I don't know if some people might only listen on Mondays, some people might only listen on Wednesdays. I don't know. You don't know what people are listening to.
I don't know.
Yeah, we don't know.
We need the stats on that.
We need the stats. So we'll make the announcement then too. But we're going to take a little 2-week break for the holidays. Everybody
catch
deserves,
our breath a little.
Yes, everybody deserves a little bit of a break. So we're gonna take a little 2-week break. We will be back on January 4th for a minisode and January 6th for a full episode. So this coming Wednesday, we still do have a full episode as well. We're gonna try to maybe get a little something out in that 2-week break, maybe like a little compilation. Who knows?
Maybe. We'll see.
A little holiday treat.
Yeah, it might happen. It might not. We can't really commit to anything because
we're pieces of shit.
Yeah, this whole year's piece of shit.
We need a break, okay?
Yeah, there's a reason this is called Everyone Sucks Here.
And it's because we also do too.
Yeah, so we'll try.
The owners of this podcast suck.
Yes, so we're gonna try, but with that, with the next when we come back in January, it will officially be season 2. That could mean changes. We haven't thought that far ahead yet. We're gonna say it is changes. But it's season 2 at the very least. So
we're gonna shake it up, baby.
Yeah, maybe we'll change the thumbnails and they'll be like a slightly different color, like differentiate the seasons or something.
We could do that.
Yeah, like change the color of it. Maybe it's like, oh, now it's season 2. It's got a little 2 in the corner or something. Who knows? It's the sequel.
We've also been talking about opening up merch.
Yeah. So
we can't commit because we're pieces of shit, but we're talking about it.
Time off to figure this stuff out. So that's why we need these.
See, guys, we're doing stuff.
We're trying here. We're trying.
Yeah.
So you guys. You're going to hear this exact same spiel on the beginning of Wednesday's episode, but you know what? Fucking deal with it.
Just copy pasta.
Yeah. But that being said, I got a little fun story involving drivers and Oregon and annoying people again.
Again?
Yes.
Okay.
Now, this isn't so much like this isn't like, oh, we saw some terrible people. We did. But it was right before I got my birthday gift from Sam. Which is...
Oh, I know the story. I'm like...
Oh, yeah, it was AJ's birthday. Everyone say happy birthday to AJ in the comments.
Happy birthday, AJ.
Yeah, December 1st.
God, you're an old piece of shit.
Yeah. So, we saw these terrible drivers, as per usual, and it was right before I got my gift from Sam, because it showed up, the mail's late and everything, so it showed up a little bit later. She got me a fucking dash cam. So we can record all the terrible things that we see, and we got it all hooked up, and it's like a crystal clear image. Now we've only used it at night because
we're pieces of shit.
Because we've only been awake at night, so we haven't seen it in the daylight yet. Which goes to say something because we've had it for like a couple of days now and haven't seen it in the daylight yet. But at nighttime, it is a crystal clear image. Records.
Yeah, I'm actually really impressed.
It's really impressive,
and it has audio.
Yeah, it has audio too. So like we can mute it or turn it off. So like that means anytime we get in those drive-throughs where like we start hearing some bullshit and we say like, "Hey, remember that time when like me and Sam went off on the people next to us?" I could unmute it and then we can go off.
that beautiful bean footage.
Yeah, we're gonna have that beautiful bean footage.
You don't understand how excited I am.
I'm gonna make our own fucking YouTube channel just for the fucking organ drivers. I swear to God.
Fucking Sam's dash cam.
I hope that it's not one of those things where like you know how Minna acts all sweet and nice once I pull out the camera, right?
I know. Now that we're recording the world, like people just stop. They just chill the fuck out. Like, oh shit. Like I'm gonna be doing some shit. Like if somebody pulls up next to me, I'm gonna rip it off the dash and just hold it to the window to my left and record them that way. Like,
yeah. Oh my God.
It is crystal clear though. It's really, really good. Like I was messing with it the other day. We recorded our little drive back from like a coffee shop and realized it takes us 10 minutes to get down there. Weird. But you can take the footage, you can make clips of the footage, you can save the whole thing. It's awesome. It's really cool.
It also has that thing where like if you get, I'm pretty sure this is the one. If you get like bumped or like while we're
supposed to kick on, yeah.
If for whatever reason AJ like hits a hard break, it instantly takes like a video clip.
So it actually does the job it's intended to do well.
Yeah, it's not just for us to fuck on
it's
people.
not just a meme machine.
It's going to be something for us to actually like.
We could hope.
Yeah. So that'll. I'm excited for that. I think it's going to be fun to get some of that beautiful bean footage rolling.
Oh my God, I'm so excited. I'm fucking chomping at the bit.
We didn't know it recorded audio until we did a little test recording and then heard Sam screaming in the background.
Wow, I wasn't screaming.
You were screaming you're like, do a dance! Because I got out of the car to see how it looked when I checked the mail.
I did scream, do a dance.
And then I went down in front of it to see how it looked, and then she's screaming, and then we played it back, and we could hear. I was like, oh fuck, it's got a mic on it too? Okay.
Oh my God, this is great. This is the single greatest thing I've heard all week.
Yeah. So hopefully, like Sam said, hopefully it's not one of those situations where, everybody straightens up now that they're on camera, but come on, Oregon drivers, show us what you got. Don't hit me, though.
Come through.
Let me just record you.
I can't wait to see the Karens and I can't wait.
Right?
I'm really excited.
I know. It's going to be like one of those things, like the moment we see it, I just want to hit that little button back. All right, audio on. Continue, woman. Keep complaining about whatever it is you're complaining about. So yeah, that's our driver story that could potentially lead to more driver stories. So.
Oh, yeah. See, guys, we are upgrading the podcast.
See, I thought you were going to tell the story about how we almost got hit.
Which time was that?
Like, actually hit on your birthday.
I already forgot about that one.
Where we almost got run over and backed into?
Oh!
I thought you were going to tell that one.
That was another thing, too. I forgot about that. God, see, it's Oregon drivers. So
there's just so many of them.
I think this one was the worst one.
We had to go to Target to pick up some stuff.
Dog food.
Yeah, we had to get dog food. Yeah, we had to get dog food. So we go to Target to grab some dog food.
On AJ's birthday.
Yeah. So we're walking.
A great birthday. You guys did awesome.
We're walking.
Target run, some errands.
Right? We just another COVID birthday.
So exciting.
We get out of the car, we're walking up towards the store, and this car just starts backing up. Like it almost hit us. It really almost hit Sam.
It really almost hit me.
Because I was like a little bit ahead of her, and just not even looking, just fucking coming shot, and I give this, she scoots ahead, right, and I give this big fucking gesture of what the fuck, kind of like, what are you fucking doing, and it's very obvious I'm very angry at this person, and we're like, are you fucking kidding me, what are you doing? So we continue walking. They start backing up again, almost hit two more people.
These other two girls who were walking in the store.
These other two girls that were walking.
Drunk?
So the girls, they had to scoot to the other side of the parking lot, basically, because how far the car came up.
She almost pinned them.
Yeah, she almost up against the back cars, backing up that far, almost pinned her to another car. And so again, we're like, what the fuck, And so the girl rolls down her window.
The passenger
goes, oh, sorry, I didn't see you. And Sam and I, in unison, scream at her and go, you didn't fucking see them either. Like we pointed to the other people, like. We literally screamed at this fucking woman, like, you didn't fucking see them either. Like, are you fucking kidding me? So what does she do? She flips us off and drives off. After almost hitting 4 people, this dumb fucking bitch flips us off. Now, the great thing about the story is the fact that the other 2 people, they looked at us and they're like, they thanked us for, like, standing up for them. They're like, hey, thanks, like... Give him a little thumbs up and walk in the store. But, like, we're literally...
As they drove off, she flipped us off, but it was because when she fucking said that thing, when we screamed back, you almost hit them too, I flipped her off. So that's why she flipped us off.
Yeah, well, I mean, she's got no leg to stand on, though.
Bro, you almost ran my ass over. If you think for a second that if you fucking tap me with your car, if I'm not gonna flail on top of it and hold every body part and scream in agony, like, you got another thing coming. Don't fucking don't fuck with me. I'm about to act up. Like, I'm fucking so done with Oregon drivers. I swear to God.
Are they worse than Florida drivers?
There's something about... Oh, so here... So I will say this.
Understand.
There's somebody we know who is somebody from both of our, like, communities originally. And he is also in Oregon, right? And Sam was telling this story on her stream. And he was like, you know what? That's literally, Oregon apparently is well known for their parking lot, like, road rage. Like
aggressive.
Like aggressive parking lot driving. Because he's also in Oregon. It's like, that's an Oregon thing.
Why? That's the last place you should be aggressively driving.
Yeah.
For what?
It's basically like...
Where are you going?
Where the hell are all the hippies? Why are they so angry?
It's like you take... They don't have cars.
What are you mad about?
Hippies ride their fucking bikes everywhere.
That's
Why.
right.
Yeah. But no, they're just as fucking aggressive. The people on the bikes they think they have the fucking right of way no matter what. They're like, oh, you're fucking walking, I'm a bike. Oh, you're in a car, I'm on a fucking bike. Like, and what is that fucking saying? Like, it's like, regardless, like fucking drivers hate fucking pedestrians hate drivers, but everyone hates bikes.
Yeah.
Because fucking... It doesn't matter. Like, the bikes are literally the worst. Like, get the fuck out of the road with your fucking bike, dude. Like, if you can't go the speed limit, get off the fucking road. Like, we saw a guy getting off the highway on a bicycle.
Not a bicycle.
Yes.
Like, it's...
Was he merging?
He was... I forgot about that until we said the thing about the bike. Like...
I wonder if they make the sound too.
Pee Wee Herman, a stupid bike.
God, it's just so apparently Oregon is well known for it's basically like you take the aggressiveness of a California highway and compress it into an Oregon parking lot. And that's how they're just assholes. Like, imagine almost hitting 4 people and then flipping those people off, going, yeah, I won this.
I got it.
I got him. Like,
I got him.
It sounds like possibly they need a hobby, because if they're just hear me out, if their release for the week or their entertainment for the week is like being aggro in a parking lot, like in a Michael's parking lot, like, you need to find an outlet. Please.
I gotta say, though, I do enjoy the amount of times that this has happened, that somehow there's been this, like, perfect brain wavelength where we scream the exact same fucking thing to these people in unison.
You guys have a hive brain now?
It just fucking... when it comes, like...
It's just belligerence.
When the anger comes out at somebody else, it's just like, we get locked in and it's fucking...
It's pretty fucking bad. It really is. But it made me so angry that we were walking around the store and I was just fucking mad.
The whole time.
Mad. I was just so mad. We were walking like to the fucking get the dog food.
Fucking dog food.
Get that damn
fucking
dog.
Throw it up over your shoulder. Like, come on, like, get the fuck out of here.
I just cannot believe, like. And then as we parked, I was like, I hope you like your birthday gift.
Not aggressively running errands. Not that.
You ever just aggressively run some errands?
Mm-hmm. On your birthday?
On your birthday.
On your birthday. COVID's the greatest.
Welcome to your 30s.
Yeah.
Welcome. Been here for a while now.
Yeah. We're halfway through it.
Yeah.
Catch up.
Well, some of us are halfway through it, not all of us.
Yeah.
Oh, I will say,
I hate it here.
last little thing before we get into Sam's stories here. I was looking at our YouTube analytics, right? So, shout out to all of our YouTube fans. Fans, that's a big word. I want to say fans. Listeners, who our actual age demographic, our most popular age demographic, specifically for YouTube, is 35 to 44.
Hell yeah.
We got the...
You know
that sounds
you
right.
Know why?
But on like Spotify and everything else, like on like all the podcast services, it's like the younger, like not
you know
younger,
why?
but like the 20s and things like that.
You know why though? I bet you it's because, it's our age range and they all grew up on fucking YouTube like we did, you know?
Maybe, yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. That kind of makes sense.
Fuck that. This is convenient for me.
Yeah. But so like it's just the YouTube ones because then like Spotify and all that
Yeah.
it's like the 20 somethings and things like that. So I thought that was just an interesting little like get a little view of our demographic,
Right.
and we are actually pretty split down the middle, like male female for listeners too. So at least we know we're not just appealing to just one fucking gender the whole time. I was midna hair fucking
It's
all
a
over
shit
the
show.
Yeah.
Oh God, it is a bunch of midnight hair. You're right.
You ever just get dog hair all over your microphone?
I don't even know
Yeah.
how.
Somehow.
Yeah.
So, Sam,
Yep.
the youngest one here for a month until you age
I'm
up.
still gonna be the youngest next month. Go fuck yourself.
Well, I mean,
You can't just.
She'll be 74 like us one day.
Yeah. But not today.
oh shit.
Not today. Not
Corey's
today, but one
birthday.
day.
Oh.
So go ahead and do your story. I'm gonna message him and tell him happy birthday.
Oh
while
my
you do that.
God. So this is.
Oh my God. We're doing something, AJ.
I know, but
Can
he's
you
on the-
imagine?
We're working.
He's on the East Coast. Listen,
Can you fucking imagine if we attempted to do this right now? He would throw a fucking fit.
No, I would not.
He
because
would
this
tiger
is
mama
very-
so hard.
This is very fucking special. Listen. Corey and I we designated this birthday week. In Florida, we spent every fucking day of this week together because it started with my birthday on the 1st and it ended with his birthday on the fucking 7th.
Will
right?
you please fuck Corey already?
Every day we
Oh my God.
every day we spent together hanging out, playing Smash or whatever fucking video games, right? It was birthday week. Now he is 3 hours ahead of us. It's fucking 8:20 right now. So it is about to not be his birthday. If I wait until after we finish recording this to fucking message him and go, happy birthday, I will fucking miss that fucking opportunity.
You have new priorities. We are making a podcast.
So I think I have the
He's gonna have to get over it.
I think I have the perfect word for AJ.
What?
It's called momager.
Don't.
Oh, he is a momager.
You're the Kris Jenner of podcasts.
I said to him, happy.
You're doing great, sweetie.
Because tell me how fitting this is, right? So we just rewatched Home Alone 1 and 2.
Okay.
Okay.
Corey just rewatched
Starring
Home
Donald
Alone.
Trump.
Yes, unfortunately, starring.
The story.
So Corey just rewatched Home Alone 1 and 2.
Yeah.
So all I said to him very casually was, happy birthday, you filthy animal.
Oh,
See?
Lord.
Look at that. Look how it all comes together in a perfect
But did
world.
he say that to you?
He said something to me. I forget what it was.
He said, happy birthday, dickhead.
Probably. Read your story.
Well, it's the end of the season, and we've already listened to AJ spew a whole bunch of shit for the entire duration of this episode. Okay, it's my episode, though. So, of course, I got to go out with a bang, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So,
Better be good, Sam. No pressure.
okay, there we go. Okay. So, am I the asshole for not giving my brother and his wife the bigger room? My brother's wife lost her job, which has caused them to lose the house they were renting. My brother asked if he could stay with me. I talked to my boyfriend and he said sure. So I told my brother yes, but he can't bring any of their furniture with him. We don't have any room for any of it. Our spare room has a bed and dressers in it already. He'll have to find a place to store their things. He wasn't happy about it, but said okay, and that was that. When they started moving their clothes and whatnot in, they started complaining about how small the room was. I ignored it because they were used to a rather large house, and I was sympathetic because I know how it feels to go from having everything to nothing. I apologized and told them that this was the best we had. Here's the issue. My son was in his room and started crying. I went in there to check on him, and my brother got mad. I usually keep his door closed when he's napping. I have a baby monitor, and I guess my brother saw how, quote, large his room is. But it's not big at all, by any means. It's just bigger than the spare room. He asked why the hell we gave him the small room when we could just move our son into the spare room. I told him I'm not moving my son and all his things into a different room when the spare bedroom is perfectly fine for the two of them as long as they don't try to move their entire house into one room. He got mad. She got mad. They threw a fit. Then my brother asked why we don't move my son into our room. I told him that my son's crib won't fit in our room, and again, I'm not moving him just to accommodate them. The last week or so has been very tense. Small comments here, cold shoulder there. Petty shoulder checks from his wife if we cross close together.
Yo, if you shoulder check me
in my house.
Yeah. You gotta get out.
Yeah.
Like right now. You gotta get out.
Not only that, but also I'm gonna see that shit coming and tighten up, and you're just gonna hurt yourself. Brace for it.
To be fair, nobody can reach your shoulders, AJ.
And you're like all right angles anyway. You know? It's like knobbly and pokey. I don't know.
You guys are just mad because anytime anyone shoulder checks you, they hit you in the fucking forehead.
Shut up. Okay. Okay.
You ever pointed shoulder?
All right. I've kept... Get the fuck off me. I've kept my mouth shut because I love my brother and I don't want to cause trouble. Plus, if they weren't so pissy, I guess is the word, they wouldn't be hard to live with. They've started to complain that my son's crying at night is keeping them awake.
I'm sorry. That makes me think, like, if they weren't so hard to live with, they wouldn't be hard to live with. Like,
I know,
well,
right?
No shit.
I know, right?
The worst ever. This might be okay.
Yeah.
So they've started to complain that my son's crying at night is keeping them awake, which I get, but he's a baby. He only wakes once a night to eat, and that's not even all the time. This morning, it all came to a head when my brother told me I should move into the spare room and let them have mine and my boyfriend's room so that they don't get woken up by the baby. When I told him no, he started yelling. He called me selfish and entitled, told me that I should let them have my room because my son is, quote, an annoying little shit that keeps them up every night, all night. Here's where I may be the asshole. I saw red. Let me start this by saying I did not yell at my brother as he yelled at me. I simply said, if you can't appreciate the room you were given, you can go elsewhere. My boyfriend and I have been more than accommodating to you. You constantly complain. You're ungrateful and rude. Get over yourself or get out of my house. I think she did good. So here's the edit. I'm asking if I'm the asshole because my mother called and told me I'm an asshole for not giving the married couple the big bedroom with the connected bathroom. And apparently my other siblings agree. So, I'm sorry, but you and your boyfriend have a child? Like, you're still a couple and you own this fucking house. Okay.
Why? No, that's not even the first time I've heard of that, like thought pattern that just because they're married makes them, like, higher on the totem pole.
Yeah.
Versus someone who has, like, a family.
Yeah.
So these edits are, like, because people were asking for a little bit more information. Edit 2, they do not pay rent to them. My boyfriend and I own our home and don't pay anything on it. They pay the difference on the electricity bill and buy some of their own groceries. I do the majority of the cooking, all the cleaning. Edit 3, boyfriend and I are going to talk about kicking them out tonight when he gets off work. I'll update y'all tomorrow.
I don't think anything about that.
Oh, there's definitely an update, but I wanna know. Is she the asshole?
I mean, hell no. Definitely not. Jesus.
No, of course not. And I think she's being too soft, actually.
Bruh, first of all, look, I get it. Everybody's stressed out if you lose your job and you have to move into a place where you go from a house to a room. I get it. You're stressed. Maybe a thing here and there where you complain about how small the room is, I could take. But the second you don't stop whining, you're shoulder checking me, you're complaining, or you're yelling at me, and you're complaining about my son.
About a baby
You're complaining about the baby crying when you live in my house.
I want to know how old these people are.
Yeah.
I do too.
All of them.
I kind of want to know how old the baby is too, because it sounds like it's like like a young baby.
I mean, it's got a crib still. So
yeah.
At least, my guess is at least 2 or younger. Like,
yeah. So,
probably.
Like, how are you going to call your nephew an annoying little shit that keeps you up at night?
Right?
Like,
think you're going to continue living under that roof.
Okay, again, we come back to these fucking meddling families, too. Hey, mom. Hey, family members. How about you fuck off? I don't give a fuck if you think I'm the asshole because of fucking... of responding to the fact that my brother's being a piece of shit. You have no stake in this argument.
Yeah.
You don't own this house. Me and my fucking... are you kidding me?
So I like how AJ says, fuck the family, because that's part of the update.
Yeah, let's get it.
So it looks like the original account she had got deleted. So everybody was like, well, what the fuck, you know? But I got this off of the Am I the Asshole Twitter. And they personally got a DM with an update to what happened. Okay, update. I'm back, you guys. Am I the Asshole will allow me to post this because it's not the original account or the original post. Apparently, I violated a rule by deleting it. I'm sorry. Okay. Shit went down. Y'all seem to like drama, so here you go. And I wish this wasn't my life. Gimme. My brother's wife found the post. And my brother knows my passwords to everything because my stupid self has used the same password for literally everything since I was 13. Whoops. They promptly deleted my shit. Calling my brother's wife sister-in-law in this because apparently someone had an issue with that yesterday. I don't know what that means in the post because in the post she just refers to her as the wife.
Yeah.
So I guess like not being called the sister-in-law was a problem. Oh my God.
We have mic problems.
Oh,
It's
what?
falling.
Okay,
We're good. It was slipping out of the holster.
that's fine.
You good?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay, so anyways, onward to the story. When my sister-in-law found the post, she came bursting into my and my boyfriend's room. And I do mean bursting. The doorknob hit the wall so hard it put a hole in the sheetrock.
And you're out of my house. Done.
Right?
You're done. You're leaving.
Right?
Get out. I don't want to hear what you have to say.
Yeah.
You're out of my
I don't
house.
want your
Oh,
energy.
yeah.
Like, it's over. I don't care
yeah.
anymore.
My boyfriend and I were talking about kicking them out when she came flying in. She threw her phone at me and asked me about the post, telling me I'm a piece of shit for slandering their, quote, good names and making them seem like horrible people.
She didn't say a name, you dumb fucking
Right?
bitch.
I told her.
Oh, my God.
I told her that no one could possibly know it was them. I didn't use any names or really any ages. She got in my face and started screaming at me. She slaps me hard enough to knock me back. I'm 5'1" and 130 pounds. She's 5'7" and maybe 180. Apparently, she woke my brother up with all her yelling and came in there just in time to see my boyfriend pushing her away from me. My brother literally attacked my boyfriend, throwing him against the bed and starts hitting him, yelling something about abusing his wife. My son is literally screaming because he's caught in the middle of all of this in his swing. His swing is in our room on nights when he won't go down easily. They knocked into his swing, almost knocking it over. I picked up my son and tried to defuse the situation, and I can't get anyone to calm down. Sister-in-law is yelling at me to shut that goddamn baby up, and I'm trying to find my phone while holding my baby to call the police, and my boyfriend and brother are fighting. Everything is a fucking shit show. I find my phone, call the police. The dispatcher can't hear me over all the screaming. I just tell them my brother is assaulting my boyfriend and my sister-in-law assaulted me and I need a police officer here, now. Don't even know what the dispatcher says because my brother slammed into me. Phone went flying, almost dropped my kid. The shit is a mess. My boyfriend finally somehow gets my brother in a headlock and trying to calm him down. The police show up. They're both handcuffed and escorted off the property, meaning the brother and his wife. We go down to the station, we file reports. The cake topper to all of this, apparently they both failed a drug test. My whole family knew they were on drugs and refused to tell me. They just didn't want my brother staying with them, and now I feel like a piece of shit for having them around my son. Welcome to my goddamn life.
Oh, so she means like the boyfriend and the wife.
The boyfriend and the wife were handcuffed and escorted. That's why I said the brother and the wife that were escorted, and they both failed a drug test.
Okay.
So
I thought it was like her brother and her boyfriend.
No. So
Wait.
Okay, now that little detail makes a lot more sense because why are you shoulder checking people? Why are you putting holes in walls?
Her brother failed a drug test and his wife.
And his wife.
Not her boyfriend. Got
yes.
It.
Whoa.
Yeah.
I don't even know what I'm supposed to say. That was some Jerry Springer shit.
Right?
I don't know how to contribute to that.
Imagine being her family and knowing that this man and his wife are on drugs and you don't want them around you, so you just don't tell the daughter at all, or her boyfriend, or her small child, and go, that's okay. I don't want them around me, but it's totally fine if they're around that small child.
You and your 2-year-old kid, that's fine.
So that was my asshole.
Jesus Christ.
Wow. Yeah, thanks, Sam.
I mean, what a way to send us out with a bang, I guess.
My relationship's even better.
Oh, God.
Oh, God.
Well, let it rip.
Okay.
Yeah,
here
basically.
We go. Okay. My husband and 2 friends peed in the hot tub when I was sitting in it with them last night. I feel so
Excuse me?
Wait,
hold on. Don't breeze past that. What?
I didn't even finish the title.
Hold up. I need some time to think over that one.
AJ's just rolling his eyes.
I don't even know what I'm supposed to do. Okay. Oh, all right.
So
I guess I'm ready.
All of them are 25. All of them. Every single person in the story is 25.
Cool.
My husband and 2 friends peed in the hot tub when I was sitting in it with them last night. I feel so disrespected and grossed out, but he keeps saying, you're making way too big a deal of this.
No, I don't think they are.
So the funny thing is I know that they're she's probably means like they were sitting in the hot tub and peed in it, but it's literally giving me this visual that she's the other one in the hot tub and they're standing up on the edge.
That's what I thought when I read the title.
I'm like, can you imagine?
You know those Calvin and Hobbes decals are always on like shitty Honda Civics?
Yeah. Like,
It's just that.
She's the only one in the hot tub, and then like he's like they're all peeing in it, but they're looking back at the camera, and the speech bubble just says, "You're making way too big a deal of this."
Like, are they making too big? I don't think they're making a big enough deal.
We need a designer to draw that for us. 4 men pissing in a hot tub with you're making way too big of a deal of this.
Everyone go. Get to it. We need to put it on a t-shirt. Let's go.
Okay. I haven't even read the story yet.
The story's irrelevant.
That's it. Yeah. Okay.
Well, it was a good episode, so.
Okay. Last night, we did a small Friendsgiving at my husband's parents' house who are out of town. Shame on you.
Yeah.
It was mainly centered around his boyhood social circle, most of whom still have family that live in the neighborhood. After we got done eating, a few of us decided that it would be nice to relax in the hot tub and look at the lights of the city. What? Oh, okay. We had been in maybe 5 minutes, and my husband said, "Everyone ready?" His 2 friends gave a thumbs up, and then in succession, they each said, "Done." My husband's friend Sachem? I think that's Sachem, said done last, and they all started laughing, and the other 2 said, "Okay, we'll buy the next round." It was an obvious inside joke, so I asked what they meant, and they all started laughing and explained the quote, hot tub pee game. AJ almost spit his coffee. The hot tub pee game that they had been playing since they were 5 years old. I wanted to throw up and asked if they seriously all just peed in the hot tub. My husband said yes, and it's no big deal. I was disgusted, so I got out. I took an hour-long shower and went to sleep in his sister's old bedroom and decided I did not want to talk to him until today. Today, I feel like I've calmly approached him and tried to explain how dirty he made me feel, how unsanitary it was, and how, while I appreciate that he has these long-running rituals with his friends, he needs to stop the ones that would make him laugh in middle school and for certain leave me out of them. All he keeps telling me is, relax, you're making way too big a deal of this. I am sick of hearing him make excuses for this disgusting and childish behavior. How do I approach him to make him appreciate I need him to never do this again?
Are the men okay? Can someone please check in with the men? Are they okay? I'm concerned. Who does this?
God, there's so many thoughts here. Who does this?
Who does this? Who raised you? Why are you like this? This is why we can't have nice things.
You shouldn't have to request to not get pissed on by your husband and his friends. Like, hey, I'm sorry if this is asking a lot, but can you and your friends not piss on me? That would be just fantastic.
That'd be like supreme.
The bare minimum. If you could just not piss on me, would really appreciate that.
Why do 4 grown men sit in a hot tub together and pee on each other? And they think that's the move.
Don't look at me. I don't fucking know.
I just don't. I'm not getting it. I'm not grasping what's happening. 4 grown-ass men sit in each other's urine and they think it's funny. I hate it here.
Not only that, but... What? But
I just wrote out a message and made her read it of me typing out fucking cancel the hot tub plans to Corey.
God, not only that, but like, not only did they do that, but then they did it with her in there. Like,
right. Like, it's not weird enough that they do that. Ugh.
1 person out of 5 people decided that being in a very small, this isn't a fucking pool. Like, it's not like you peed on the other side of this Olympic-sized pool and, like, you know, like, that shit is bubbling everywhere. Like,
frothing up into
it's fucking frothing up and getting into my sinuses and shit. Like,
how often do they do this? Where did this come from? Have they been hot tubbing together since childhood? Like,
1 out of 5 people said that's disgusting. Are you fucking kidding me? Those men don't wash their legs.
They don't. They don't wash their legs.
Also,
I promise you.
Let me just say this. They've been playing this game since they were 5. You should not be putting a 5-year-old in the fucking hot tub. It's very, very bad for them.
Yeah, it really is.
So maybe they had like irreparable fucking brain damage because their parents threw them in the hot tub when they were 5 years old and just boiled their brain and they thought it was normal to piss in the tub for the next 20 years.
Someone said people love to discredit complaints by making them seem like drama. Don't pee on me is a very fair request.
I hate it here.
Okay, so what would you tell her? What would you tell her to say? What would you tell her to do?
Honestly, I want to fucking lean towards the dump him. He's toxic. Is this a boyfriend or a husband?
Husband. This is your husband.
No, divorce town. First of all, I'm sorry, but if my husband is regularly getting in hot tubs with other men and peeing with them together, like, something weird's going on, okay? So on that basis alone, divorce papers.
Right? Okay.
Done.
So there's an update. She said, I posted this on a Friday morning. We spent all day Friday fighting about how not only was it disrespectful, but that he refused to even acknowledge that my issue was literally being peed on. Around 10 p.m., I told him that if he said, you're making way too big of a deal of this one more time, I was going to file for divorce. He said it almost like he was daring me. TLDR, my mom and I are going to talk to an attorney today. My dad is a partner in his accounting firm, and he thinks that since we are young and don't really have much, the divorce should be very quick and simple. My soon-to-be ex-husband has tried to call God knows how many times to apologize and saying he gets it now, but it's way too late for that. It was too late for that.
Way too late.
It was too late for that when he and his friends did the initial act. I have more self-respect than that.
So Here's
oh my God.
little lesson that I feel like we can, like, not we, but anybody listening can maybe take to fucking account. If somebody is mad at you and you fucking, like, and I mean, like, actually mad, like, they're talking like, listen, we're gonna get a fucking divorce, and you fucking make it a joke, you're gonna get a divorce. You're gonna break up.
You're right there. Like, you're right there.
You can't joke your way out of fucking that. Like, there's a difference in, like, somebody being, like, irrationally angry about something and you kind of prod them and joke because it's a little stupid. Like, it's like they have, you're mad because you got plastic bags, not paper, or whatever the fuck, like some stupid, innocuous thing. But if it's that thing they're genuinely actually mad about and you turn it into a fucking joke, it's over. It's fucking done.
And that's what a lot of the comments have been, is that it's a lot of people are like, you can't just get divorced over something like that. But a lot of people
sure can.
But a lot of people are, well, yeah, I agree. But a lot of people are like, it's because
it's not just the actual action.
It's the dismissiveness.
The dismissiveness and the gaslighting. It's the gaslighting for me.
So
it's the gaslighting for me.
There's the gaslighting, but there's the dismissiveness twice, because he dismissed her being annoyed that she literally got pissed on by him and his friends. So
and had to explain why that's disrespectful.
Yes.
So he dismisses that, but then when she goes, listen, if you say it again, I'm gonna fucking file for divorce. Dismisses that too. So clearly he doesn't listen to her to begin with.
Yeah.
So it's no fucking shocker that, like, wow.
So in her comments, she says, when I approached him on Friday morning to calmly talk about this, if he would have just said, I'm sorry, that was very rude of us, and I will never do this type of thing ever again, no matter who I'm with, I could have easily gotten past this. So literally, this was her last straw on his probably long-lasting dismissiveness and gaslighting.
Right. Yeah.
Someone said, have you texted your soon-to-be ex-in-laws to let them know they gotta clean their hot tub? And she said, I sent my mother-in-law an email, but I don't think she read that part because she only responded with how heartbroken she is that I'm divorcing her son, and she felt like she deserved an explanation. I did my part warning her about the dirty hot tub, but I don't owe her anything. To be fair, I didn't tell her about him peeing on me. I don't ever want to bring that up anymore unless it's needed in the divorce for me to get spousal maintenance. So unless he told her, which I really doubt, I don't know if they know the real reason, but like he said, it's not my thing anymore. He can tell her whatever he likes. And then, of course, the bad part of Reddit came in, and they're like, we're the bad part of Reddit. Who cares?
I love how this person says, this comment says, you're pretty annoying. Married before you even knew this person. Okay, what? How do you? Where's the jump to logic there?
I know.
Where'd that come from?
Just because somebody does something that surprises you doesn't mean you don't know them.
Yeah.
Like, guess what?
Right.
Maybe something that surprises you all the fucking time.
Exactly. Exactly.
That's kind of why things don't work out a lot of times, because they do something that surprises you.
This person's a piece of shit, because they literally said, married clearly before you even knew this person, and then divorce over something petty. Not saying peeing in the hot tub is cool, but you both have a lot of growing up to do. No.
No.
She replied with, I've known him since we were freshmen in college. I feel he became his true self when he was around his childhood and neighborhood friends. And that's the thing too, is like, there are people who are chameleons, like they are one person with this group, and then they're one person with these other groups, and they almost don't really have a true self.
Yeah.
It's like they're just this one person when they're around certain people.
They mimic everybody.
Yes. So like,
interesting.
And I've been in a relationship with someone like that, and that is absolutely horrendous. Like,
because you never know who you're talking to.
Yeah, you never know who you're talking to, and it's just it's insane. So I feel like that's probably what happened. Is like, they knew each other since freshmen in college. They probably met at college, and like they knew each other. They got married, and then she's knowing these, because she said they went home for the holidays, whatever, for the Friendsgiving, and they went to their the boyhood social circle came over. So
like, it's weird, because like I have first just as a small little thing, for anybody who's listening to this, if you don't fucking do stupid shit for Christmas. Fucking stop going to people's houses. Like, this would have never happened if you didn't have a fucking Friendsgiving during a pandemic, you fucking idiot.
That's true.
I'm sorry that she got pissed on. She should have never had that happen to her, but she doesn't get away scot clean either because she participated in it as well.
Yeah.
She went out during a pandemic and mingled with a bunch of people.
She
mingled with a bunch of
wearing
people.
fucking masks in that hot tub.
In the hot tub, right?
But that aside.
She's swimming in that COVID piss.
Yeah. But,
no, imagine if they were wearing masks, but they peed in the hot tub.
But like, what?
Mask up, baby.
God.
What I always find so, like, I guess fascinating or interesting with these types of stories too is, and this is just from like my experience growing up, is I hear a lot of these, like, we hear a lot of these like wives who talk about like their husbands get around like, oh, they're a group of guy friends, or they've all been guys. It's just the buddies, just the pals, the guys hanging out since childhood, you know? And like, I have a friend from childhood, one friend that is like a good friend from childhood. But even like my friends growing up when we were kids, we weren't like this. We weren't like the boys club, you know, that shit. Like, and so I guess it always surprises me to see how common it really is that like, that these women marry these dudes that still have these like weird childish boys clubs. 'Cause there's a difference in like having your friends and whatever. But I mean, fuck, you've met like my friends, you've met, you know, like, and it's like, there's this weird thing with like, I'm always surprised at how often there's these people who just have these weird cliquish boys club, like, and it's all about them. The moment they're together, they say fuck the wife and fuck all of her opinions and fuck her feelings, and we're gonna do all of this. Yeah. And it's like, it's just amazing to me how common it is, because we hear about these stories at least like maybe once a month or so. Like, we hear about a story of like, my husband and his, once he gets with the guys, or even like, things that aren't so bad, but there's that one with like that story that was like, the woman kept trying to get her husband. That was one I read to myself and I didn't read on here, but there's a story about a woman who kept trying to get her husband to go hang out with his guy friends more, because he's like, he unwinds more with them and all that. And it's just like, I guess it's just weird to me that like, people can't just be their true self with the fucking person they're with. They're living with. Yeah, like, they only become that. Like, so if that's the case, like, you guys weren't fucking compatible to begin with, because he was never who he fucking is. Yeah. Like, if they're only themselves around their guy friends.
Well, maybe he is, but they fall, like, a certain personality type falls into this weird peer pressure of being like a weird douchebag.
Yeah, or something. Yeah. It's like they de-evolve, like, back.
They devolve. Yeah.
Devolve. It's like a mob mentality thing, you know, where you do things in a group that you wouldn't necessarily do by yourself.
Yeah.
But like a really tiny mob. And everybody's got a dick.
Yeah.
And everyone pees in the hot tub together. Yeah.
It's just fascinating to me because it's just so weird that, like, it might be like a weird mob mentality or a sort of like, like peer pressure or something. But like, at the same time, I guess I don't see that in real life. Like, I've never seen that. Yeah. Or I haven't been friends who have, like, the people that I know that are like that, I'm not friends with anymore. Yeah. You know, like, I if they didn't grow up past high school, I don't talk to them anymore.
Yeah.
And it wasn't even like I cut them off. It was just like, well, you're going to drift apart because you're two different people. You're still in high school and I'm not. So I
just really want, like, this woman to somehow warn, like, I want her to go into the future and warn all of these people, all of these dudes' spouses. Yeah. That, like, this is what happened, you know, like, I want their future girlfriends or future spouses to know that their friend got divorced because him and his buddies fucking peed in a hot tub while she was in it. You know,
if
like,
any of them are together, if any of those friends have a partner, I guarantee that partner's gonna know what happened, because that shit's not gonna like it. That's not gonna like be. It's gonna get out there. So like, this could like lead to a chain reaction of like, what the fuck do you mean you pissed on her? Like,
right? Like if I found out that my boyfriend was in a hot tub with like his buddies and then
pissing on their wife,
and then he admitted that he pissed on her, like,
I would be horrified. I would absolutely be horrified.
I would not want to be with the dude who pisses on other people. Like, what is this trait?
I don't get it. I don't fucking get it.
I don't know, call me old-fashioned, but I think if your idea of friendship equals peeing on each other. Maybe that's not a friendship so much as you're exploring kinks together.
That's a cult.
That's a cult. Call me crazy. I don't know.
Oh my god.
So that's my end of the year minisode.
Wow.
Brava, I guess you should say. Brava.
Sam, way to bring it on home.
You're welcome.
Wow.
Well, we will see you guys this coming Wednesday for our season finale. Full episode. Be sure to be there. We might have more announcements.
Yeah.
Who fucking knows? We'll see what happens. But come back this Wednesday. We'll wrap up this season, and then we'll hear hopefully some more terrible things that doesn't involve women getting pissed on.
Oh. Unless they're getting paid for it, empowerment.
Yeah.
Unless it's totally consensual for both parties.
It's consensual and there's payment involved.
Yeah.
Yes. Mostly cash, cold hard cash.
Cold hard cash.
But only hand it to me if you've got gloves on and a mask.
And then I'm gonna wash it.
And then I'm still gonna wash it.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Bye.